In today's video, we're going to talk about 5 essential tips to have stress-free chemo days. Hi everyone, I'm Marina Blackford and I am a 2-time breast cancer survivor and I'm here to help you through your cancer journey. Did you know that nearly 80% of cancer patients have anxiety on chemo day? Let's explore how you can navigate this journey with ease. Chemotherapy can be filled with uncertainty and overwhelm and just not knowing what to expect, which leads to a lot of stress and anxiety. What you are feeling is normal. I can tell you I have done it 2 journeys, 31 times, and going into it the first time is almost so overwhelming you can't breathe. And I want to help you through that so you don't have to feel that stress and you can learn all my tips right now. The first tip is to help you with nausea. Most people might expect or have heard that chemo makes you feel sick. And this is true to a degree. The first thing I want you to know is that not everyone experiences extreme nausea with chemo. And here are the things that will help you through. The first thing that will help you is that there are medications that will be prescribed to help with this. You will either be given anti-nausea medication in a pill form to start the day before chemo, or you will go to your cancer center and get a pre-infusion of an anti-nausea medication before chemo is administered. So you will be given stuff that will help you with this part. The next part that'll help you through the nausea is to incorporate natural things that people have used for many years to help with nausea. This could include acupuncture, which I did on my first cancer journey, and I do believe it helped. I also used ginger products to help with nausea. So I drank a ginger tea every morning before going to chemo. I also would bring my favorite ginger snacks. So make sure you check out the description or my Amazon store, which is linked on my channel. Another thing that helps with anti-nausea is interrupting your smell. And there's a great product that I wish I had used during chemo, and I want you to check that out as well. It's on my Amazon store and linked down below. And my last thing to know about nausea is you want to hydrate. Once chemo infusion has started, make sure you're drinking lots of water and continue to do that for the next couple days after chemo. The second secret to know about chemo to have less anxiety is to expect fatigue. This is the same as nausea in that everybody experiences it to a different degree. But I want to let you know that yes, you will be tired. That will be part of this journey, and it'll change. It'll be up and down depending on when you get your infusion, how often you get your infusion, what type of chemo you're getting. Once you do 1 and 2 chemo sessions, you'll be able to understand better how your body feels on day 2 after chemo, day 3, and so on. So here's what I recommend for fatigue. First thing is, don't fight it. You'll need to rest. It's gonna start when you go to get your chemo infusion. That day, they will give you a pre-med, usually of the anti-nausea and then of an antihistamine so you don't have an allergic reaction. This starts the fatigue process. You will be very tired when you're being infused with an antihistamine like Benadryl. You're gonna bring an eye mask, you're gonna rest during that time, you're gonna meditate and you're gonna pray. And that's your time to know that it's time to rest. Once the infusion of antihistamine is done, they will start chemo infusion. This is the time it's good to start to wake up, almost like from a nap, because you want to start to hydrate during this time, start to bring in some energy. I love adding electrolytes to my water. It can bring in some things your body might be low on, like potassium. So I love an electrolyte water, and it helps you with the fatigue. Another thing that helped me with fatigue is something you might not think of, but it's actually movement. So chemo is gonna make you feel like you just wanna lay around all day, the next day, and the next day. But I'm gonna tell you to get up when you feel well. And if you don't know when you feel well, you're gonna set an alarm. I would set an alarm to remind yourself to walk for at least 10 minutes every morning, every evening on the days after chemo. Movement will actually stimulate your body to feel more energized. The best time to walk to get more energy is in the morning when you can get some morning sunlight to help with the circadian rhythm. Chemo, pre-meds, all of it will mess up that rhythm, but you need to do your best at this time to set a new rhythm for yourself so that you can get all the energy you can. The third secret to know about having less anxiety during chemo is to address hair loss. And here's how you can address it. The first thing to know is not all chemo causes hair loss, but if you've been told that you will lose your hair, here's what I would do to prepare. Number one is decide if you're okay with losing your hair, as far as if there is any ice caps available at your cancer center. If you're looking to keep most of your hair, you will need to do a professional ice cap at your cancer center. This is something that you will pay a company to do. It's a very cold machine. They'll teach you how to put it on right before chemo starts, and you'll wear it for up to 90 minutes after chemo is over. They often will allow you to start that process to pay per session, and if at some point you decide you don't want to do it anymore or it's not working as well as you want, you don't have to pay for more sessions. It's worth trying if keeping your hair is very important. I chose not to keep my hair personally. That was not something that I had to hold on to on my journey, but it is something to accept. So here's what you'll do if you're not keeping your hair. I would still consider bringing an ice cap. And this is not a professional one, but it is something you can wear on your scalp, and it will help you with soreness. It'll help your hair follicles feel less sore as it starts to release the fast growing hair that is happening. Because that's what chemo's doing, right? It's getting rid of fast growing cells in the body, which includes your hair since it grows faster than other things. So doing the ice cap is going to help with some comfort. I recommend trying it. I think this is a great product to try to do. The other thing is you'll create some comfort at home by buying a silk pillowcase that is very smooth and comfortable for your hair and your head as you start to lose your hair. Before you start chemo, try this tip of cutting your hair short. I think it helps with the transition to hair loss. It's something I did each time. I chopped my hair short, I got ready for it to come out, and it was just less to have a lot of long hair coming out once it was time. The next thing I'd recommend is trying a scalp oil when chemo is about done so you can get ready for your hair to start to grow back. There's a great product I recommend that has a key ingredient you want to look for, and that is rosemary. The fourth secret to know about having less anxiety during chemo is that dryness can happen, and here's how you address it. Dryness can happen in several forms, and here's the two that I experienced, was having extreme dryness on my hands and fingertips. It was to the point where the skin starts to crack, and that's not good because it could lead to a risk for infection during chemo. The other area that was very dry was my nostrils. This can lead to nosebleeds. And so here is how we address dryness for both of those. I recommend an ointment, something very strong that's tried and true, Aquaphor. You're gonna put that in your nostrils and on your hands to help with the dryness and cracking that can happen from chemo. The fifth secret to know about getting through chemo with less anxiety is that neuropathy can happen. And here's how we address that. Neuropathy is the tingling, pain, or numbness in the extremities, usually hands and feet. And so during chemo, you will take a small cooler. You will put ice gloves and ice socks in there along with refills for those. You will put your hands in those ice gloves, your feet in those ice socks for 1 hour during chemo. As long as you can stand it, you can put your hands in and out if you need to, if it's that cold. But you're gonna wanna ice as much as you can during chemo. I would ice for an hour, then I would change my packs and I'd ice for another hour because each chemo I did took an hour. So the more you can prepare for this, the less your neuropathy can be. The other thing that helps with neuropathy, I believe, is movement and hydration and eventually time. But doing these tips will help you with the 5 common side effects of chemo, and this can help you have less anxiety. Now, here's my total secret, my bonus tip outside of these 5 things to expect from chemo, and it's this. On your journey, I want to challenge you to think of something that is going to be very hard for you to think and imagine during this time. So hear me out. But throughout my life, including my cancer journey, I always had to remember, what if this is happening for me? When you start to shift your mindset from why is this happening to me to what if this is happening for me, everything changes. So this video today is about empowerment. I'm giving you these 5 things that can happen, all the ways to address it. And the next thing to work on is your mindset, and mindset is so important. I'm gonna encourage you to subscribe right now, turn on notifications for when I go live. I go live 2 times a month to help you on your journey, and I want you to come to those sessions. I want to answer your questions, and I want to inspire you with mindset for your journey. This is something we can work through together, and that's what I do. I'm Marina Blackford. I'm the Beyond Cancer Coach, and I'm here to help you. What can you do next? You can check out the description down below. You can download a chemo checklist that'll help you prepare for chemo day and what to take for chemo. I really want you to check that out because I think it is invaluable for this journey. And the next thing I want you to do is come to Alive soon so we can help you on this journey. Next, watch these videos that will help you through chemotherapy. I'm so thankful you're here. You're here for a reason, I promise. God bless you. Have a great day.